There's a quiz in the app called the Expert Roofing Exam. It pulls from every other quiz in the system. I've watched experienced people fail it the first time they take it.
How experienced?
People with 10 years in roofing, because knowing how to do the job and knowing how to explain the job are two different things. This is the working document. Let's get into it.
Training episode today. I will be honest. When I first saw there were quizzes in the app, I thought it was going to be like a couple multiple-choice questions.
How many do you think there are now?
I've counted at least 25.
27 active right now, with more in development. And they range from genuinely beginner stuff all the way up to material that will challenge people who've been in the industry for years.
Walk me through what's there.
There are a few ways to think about the quiz library. By material, shingles, standing seam, membrane, flashing, waterproofing, specialty copper, cedar shake. By role, re-roof sales, re-roof field supervision, NC field supervision, inside sales, commercial. By difficulty, 101 introductory quizzes, standard mastery quizzes, advanced mastery, and then the expert exam at the top.
Let's go through some of the key ones.
Shingles 101 is the starting point for most new hires. If you're going to work at Austermiller in any sales or production role, you need to pass Shingles 101. It covers material types, installation basics, common defects, how to identify them.
Is it hard?
It shouldn't be. If it is, that tells you something important about where you're starting and what you need to work on. Standing Seam 101 is next for anyone going into the premium or commercial track. Then the full Standing Seam Systems quiz. Then the Standing Seam Math quiz, which is where things get real. You're not just identifying parts of a system, you're calculating quantities, slopes, transitions.
The math one sounds terrifying.
It's not. Once you understand the logic, the math follows. But you do have to understand the logic.
The insurance quizzes seem like a whole separate track.
They are. Insurance is its own skill set. There's insurance scope fundamentals, then hard insurance, which is advanced insurance scope, and then insurance supplement mastery. There's also an insurance scope math quiz.
Who needs to be doing those?
Every outside sales rep, every project manager, anyone who touches an insurance job, which at Austermiller is a lot of people.
What does the supplement mastery one cover?
How to read and Xactimate scope and find what's missing. Supplements are where money gets left on the table by companies that don't know what they're looking at. We train our people to know exactly what should be in a scope so they can advocate for the homeowner and make sure the job gets fully funded.
That's a competitive advantage.
It's a significant competitive advantage, and it lives in the quiz library.
You mentioned role-specific quizzes. What are those?
There's a re-roof sales quiz that covers the full sales process, from the initial inspection to contract to close. There's a re-roof field supervision quiz that covers what a supervisor needs to manage a re-roof crew. Repair sales and customer communication, inside sales, new construction field supervision.
So if I'm a new inside sales rep, I should be in
Inside sales quiz, Shingles 101, insurance scope fundamentals, re-roof sales. That's a reasonable starting stack.
In what order?
In that order, roughly. Build the material knowledge first, then layer in the role-specific process, then insurance. But honestly, if you want to get ahead, do them all. There's also a Field Leadership 101 quiz for people moving into supervisory roles. It's not about materials. It's about managing people on a job site.
Commercial has its own track?
Commercial has its own entire training ecosystem. There's a commercial training and quizzes section in the app with Membrane 101, TPO and EPDM fundamentals, Standing Seam Systems for Commercial, Waterproofing Mastery, Flashing 101, Coping and Cleats, and the full Commercial Roofing Mastery exam.
Is commercial just harder?
Commercial is more technical. The stakes are higher per job. The specifications matter more. A wrong call on a commercial membrane system has much bigger consequences than a wrong call on a residential shingle job. So, yes, the training is more rigorous.
And there's a glossary?
There is. The commercial roofing terminology glossary is in the app. If you encounter a term you don't know on a commercial job, you shouldn't be Googling it. You go to the glossary.
Tell me about the expert exam.
It's the capstone. It pulls from every quiz in the system. Materials, installation, math, insurance, field leadership, commercial, all of it. It's the closest thing we have to a certification test.
Do people have to take it?
Nobody is forced to take anything, but the people who score well on it are consistently the same people who are performing at the top of their roles. That's not a coincidence.
Is there quiz history? Can you track your progress?
Yes. The quiz history page shows every quiz you've taken, your scores, and when you took them. If you retake a quiz after studying, which you should, you can see your improvement over time.
Quick hits. 3 things about the training section that people miss.
1. The quizzes are not pass-fail in the punitive sense. Take them, learn from what you got wrong, retake them. The point is to get better. 2. The commercial manufacturer's cheat sheet. It's a quick reference card for the major commercial manufacturers and their products. Compact, useful, saves you from having to look stuff up in a spec sheet. 3. If you finish the expert exam and you're proud of your score, tell someone. This is not a private achievement. Your team should know you took it seriously.
Next week is new construction. That whole world inside the app.
New construction is its own company, honestly. From the 20-day onboarding plan to job close out, it's deeply built out.
Should be a good one.
It should be a great one. The job doesn't run itself. Now you know how to run it.